Hey everybody, Matthew Morris, MM Wood Studio. Today is Wednesday, September 12th. It is a really big shop update. So this is a really big update because it's concerning what's going to be happening in the school probably for the next 18 months at least. So let me back up a little bit and give you a 20,000 foot view. So as you guys know, I've built a ton of projects for the school over roughly the past 4 years. Now, the next set of projects that we're going to build for the school is furniture that I have designed and I will be building off of my designs. When we moved here, we got a new bed for the bedroom, and that's actually all that's in the bedroom. There's no nightstand, no dresser, and we have this whole large sitting area. So let me talk to you guys about what I've been doing to start that process and the pieces of furniture we're going to be building. So for the furniture in that bedroom, it's going to be 2 nightstands, which I'll talk about in a second, a dresser, a desk, a chair for the desk, a sitting area, which would be like 2 lounge chairs and a coffee table. Now let me walk you through my design process. I've designed furniture for other styles, but I'm also trying to come up with what I want as my style for the bedroom for that set of furniture, because I want every single piece to tie into each other. So I got some requirements that was defining what's going on with these pieces. One of those requirements was, because I bought a ton of walnut, was to not have this be 100% walnut. And that's cool, I love it. So to me that meant I took that to the next step and let's make this two-toned, right? I've been sketching, and as I went from my sketches, I picked things I liked and then I did them in SketchUp, in 3D, so I can kind of see what's going on, have a better feeling for the design itself, and that leads me to what's happening right here. The great thing about 3D and SketchUp is I can look at something and go, hey, what if I put the drawers on the bottom versus the top? What if I add a divider here? What if I do this, right? And that's how I came up with all these other designs. Now, the big thing here is then taking it, picking what you want from me, and moving it to something that's a real physical object. Now, I've done this in the past. I've never really showed you guys this at all. So for me, what I do next is to build a mock-up. Now this mock-up is pine in the bottom, and for me the pine is representing what will probably end up being hickory, and the cardboard here is representing what will be walnut. So I go to the table saw, cut pieces, use my plans to get everything nice and the right size roughly, screw it all together, which is great, that happens really fast. And then the cardboard up here, I use a hot glue gun to glue all these pieces together. And literally within a couple of hours, I have a mock-up. And I can make some changes, maybe make something wider, cut the glue away, cut a new piece of cardboard, make those changes and take a look at them. So this is the one I ended up bringing upstairs into the bedroom, putting next to the bed and living with. Some things came out of this whole process. And this is what's great about going through all the steps in the design process, instead of just putting something up on SketchUp and then going out and building it, but to think things through over multiple phases, make adjustments until you figure out exactly where you want to be. You know, I did this for the green and green coffee table upstairs. I just never showed you guys this. The green and green, the Gamble House rocking chair, there were mock-ups for that, legs, arms, all these different things got mocked up before I ended up actually building the real piece. And I put 2 drawers up here, but in building this without a divider here, I'm like, no, I really need some type of a divider that is gonna define the space between these 2 points here. So the model you're seeing right now is showing a 3/4 inch thickness piece here that will divide the drawer section from this open area here. Now the other big thing that came out of taking this into the bedroom and actually living with it is I love this size. I love the width and I love the height, but where the bed is, the windows on either side, this piece is too small for those windows. It needs to be more substantial as far as width. So I'm going to make a mock-up of this that's going to be wider. For the cabinets, I want to float the top up above these risers, and I think that's going to be really cool because it's going to kind of give the cabinet the box at least the look and feel as if it's just kind of floating in midair, and I really like that too. So that's just some stuff I've been working on for this design that'll translate into the chest of drawers, that will translate into the desk that I've sketched some ideas in. That's also going to translate into the build for the chairs as well. So I'm just I'm working on pieces of design elements that I'm going to move through every single project, so all of it ties together. So anyways, that's pretty much it for this week. What have you guys been up to? What's going on in your shops for the rest of this year? Next year? Let me know. I'm curious because let's have a chat about it. Leave that in the comments below. As always, please subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and hit that thumbs up button if you like this video. If you're watching this on Facebook, hit the like button, share your timeline, and head over to the MM Woodsfield page and like us there as well. And as always, have a great week in your shop.